All right, number 7 says, if the measure of EOF, which is this guy here, is 34, and the measure of FOG, which is this guy here, is 21, what is the measure of EOG? So for this one, I have the measure of the first one. And if I add to it the measure of the second one, the measure of angle FOG, together I get the whole thing, which is the measure of angle EOG. So again, add the two together, you get the whole thing. So my first one is 34. We're going to add to it the green one, which is 21. Together they equal the angle I'm looking for, the measure of angle EOG. So that tells me that the measure of angle EOG is 34 plus 21, which would give me 55. Should be your final answer. Number 8 says, if the measure of DEF is 130, then what are the measures of FEG? So this guy here, let's call it X for now. And what's the measure of HEG? Now, I'm going to start off with HEG first, because I think that one's the easier one. I'm looking at my green angle. I'm looking at my blue angle. These two, they make a V. The V's are kissing right here. So they're either kissing V's or vertical angles. So I know that DEF, angle DEF, and angle HEG are vertical angles. Vertical angles, which tells me that they're congruent. So they have to be the same size. So angle HEG is going to equal 130. Now let's look at the other two. I know if I take my red one and I take my, or sorry, that was a blue one. If I take my blue one and my red one, together they form a straight line, so they should equal 180. So I know if I do angle DEF plus the measure of angle FEG, they form a line, so those two are going to be equal to 180. We're going to plug in whatever numbers we know. So we know the blue one is 130. We called the second one X because I don't know what it equals yet. Together they should equal 180. And we're just going to solve for X now. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I don't have to retype or write. So what I'm going to do is, to solve, we're going to subtract 130 from both sides. And when I do that, we get X equals 180 minus 130, which is 50, which equals the measure of angle FEG, the second one they wanted us to find. So our second answer is 50. Number 9 says, complete the statement. The drawing is not to scale. If DFE equals 82, so DFE equals 82, I'm going to start by finding wherever that is. This guy here, it is 82. Then find the measure of angle DFG. So we need to find this angle here. That is my mystery angle. We'll call it X. What I notice is in my picture, my first angle has 1, 2, 3 marks. I covered them when I was drawing on it. My second angle has 1, 2, 3 marks. So that tells me those two angles have to be congruent. So I know that angle DFE is congruent to angle DFG, which means they're the same size. So since this one's 82, this one also has to be 82. So I know the measure of angle DFG equals 82 degrees. And those are your answers for 7, 8, and 9.